What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. So last time I did talk about Warzone Mobile and what to expect with it, but this time around we are going to come back to COD Mobile here and question what's going to happen with the game once Warzone Mobile comes out. So this game just reached its third birthday, and I think right now we're still, wait, are we still in the third anniversary? Yeah, we are in the anniversary season. I kind of forgot because, I mean, there's like a lot of seasons every year, so yeah. But given this game's already going to enter its fourth year very, very soon, around January or February, we should be getting a new round of seasons, meaning that we're going to have a complete reset. So, given that information that, this game's pretty fucking old, what's going to happen to it once Call of Duty Warzone Mobile reaches its release date? So I know a lot of you guys dread that because you guys have enjoyed this game. Despite its flaws, you guys have been invested. You probably got Diamond on most of your weapons, got Damascus or something, got a lot of tournament camos, bought a lot of shit. You guys already get the gist. So yeah, I understand a lot of you guys are worried that this game is gonna come to a natural course event at some point after Warzone Mobile. And a lot of people might think it's even more apparent because Warzone Mobile is going to have a 6v6 team deathmatch. And you could very much assume that there are going to be more modes later on down the line. It's just, as of right now, it's still pretty early to say. So I thought it'd be a good time to talk about my personal opinion on what will happen to Call of Duty Mobile. For me personally, I don't really think COD Mobile is going anywhere. I mean, a lot of people still support the game till today. I mean, the devs are constantly making updates for, different patch notes, weapons become meta, or I guess different weapons become meta every season or so. And, we get a lot of amazing features as time goes on. But, I mean, for it to just come to an abrupt end, I don't believe that's going to happen. And that's mainly because, I mean, there's always going to be some purists out there with COD Mobile that they're just going to play this nonstop and not even worry about Warzone Mobile. Shit, there'll probably be a time where I get tired or sick of Warzone Mobile and I come back to this game and just play it for a little bit. I mean, even then, all the seasons that are going to be coming out during the time that's already released, I'm still going to be, working on this game as well. It's not just gonna I'm not just gonna stop making COD Mobile videos just because a different Call of Duty mobile game came out. That's not what's gonna happen here. And don't get me wrong, the game is fun and everything. It still has its good moments. It's not really running dry with me just yet. And the fact that we get updates every month, it does keep the game a little bit fresh. We also get new seasonal tournament camos, which is pretty cool, which I thought was actually going to end last season, but I guess that's not the case. I don't know why they bothered to name their calling card the final tournament. That just kind of seems weird if you're just going to continue the thing anyways. But the way I see it is that the multiplayer mode for Warzone Mobile is not really going to be the highlight of the game because obviously Warzone is a Battle Royale specific game. Warzone Mobile's Team Deathmatch or whatever they have over there is probably only going to be something for people to grind out their weapons so they could use it in Warzone. So I know a lot of people are not going to be playing Modern Warfare 2 before this game comes out. So yeah, they're giving them a chance to earn the camos, earn the attachments that they need so they could use it in the actual Warzone game where, it's just Battle Royale. With that said, I don't know what's going to happen to the Battle Royale mode in COD Mobile because I could already see Warzone Mobile being the more superior Battle Royale. I know there's been a lot of issues with this Battle Royale in the past. People don't like the third-person mode. People are more fond of the first-person mode. I think even at some point, Bobby Plays even admired the first-person mode. But I don't know if he still thinks that. But yeah, this was months back. The way I see it, Call of Duty Mobile itself is going to be more multiplayer-oriented now, whereas Warzone Mobile is going to be more Battle Royale oriented. It's going to be a much more superior version of Battle Royale. And anyways, you could switch games on the fly if you do want to play multiplayer. It doesn't really take much out of your time anyways. But I will be honest though, it's a very tricky situation because, since they're both going to be technically multiplayer games, I was kind of hoping, when Warzone Mobile started to have its rumors coming out, I was kind of hoping that maybe it would have a good connection with Call of Duty Mobile itself instead of relying too much on what Modern Warfare 2 has. The reason why I wanted this to happen is because Modern Warfare 2 is on a time clock. It only has 2 years before they move on to the next Call of Duty game, whether it be Treyarch or Sledgehammer. But the question is, why would they rely on a game that only has basically 2 years to live? I mean, what's going to happen after those 2 years are up? I mean, that's why I want them to rely on COD Mobile weapons instead, because COD Mobile is going to last much longer. By the time Modern Warfare 2 ends, COD Mobile is already going to be in its 6th or 5th year. So I don't understand why they had to not choose COD Mobile. I think it would have been much easier. But of course, I know how that works. They would have to get permission from Tencent, or, you know, they would have to work with them, or Timmy Studios, whoever makes COD Mobile, in order to even make that a reality. And I mean, that's years from now. For all we know, things could change. For all we know, they might make a second COD Mobile game, or whatever the fuck may happen. It's just very baffling to me, because the game, the way I see it, might only be supported for 2 years. But if it was connected to COD Mobile, it would last a lot longer. Let's say if a Treyarch Call of Duty comes out after, or a Sledgehammer one, and they make a new version of, I don't know, Blackout. Like, what's going to happen to Warzone 2? I mean, we don't know whether or not they're going to implement those weapons from the next Black Ops game or Sledgehammer games into Warzone 2 so it could be put into Warzone Mobile. That's the confusing part. For all we know, like I said, they could probably make a new version of Blackout, and yeah, Warzone Mobile is just gonna die. And I doubt they have enough time to make a Blackout Mobile. I know I might be overthinking it, but you kind of have to think long term in this instance, because again, Warzone Mobile is relying on Modern Warfare 2 weapons that only has 2 years. And the way I saw how Warzone, well, I guess the original Warzone was developed, the devs themselves even said that with all the weapons from Black Ops Cold War and Vanguard being put together with Modern Warfare weapons, it added a lot of issues. It was like a huge mess. It was extremely difficult to balance or to find what bugs needed to be fixed. I heard that from like Jez's video, and if that's true, yeah, I doubt they're gonna want to put all those weapons together again, or, you know, connect all those 3 gaming studios into one battle royale game. I guess I don't know, I'm confused as fuck, but you know, we do have to think about shit like this. Like, I do understand that Warzone Mobile does have a very, very promising future for mobile players out there, but how long is that future gonna last? I did hear some rumors that maybe Modern Warfare 2 is not going to have a 2-year life cycle, but they're just they're gonna continue with a like just the, you know, the simple 1-year life cycle where, you know, like Infinity War goes first, Treyarch goes second, then Sledgehammer goes last. That might be the same thing. So maybe Warzone Mobile might have a bigger future than I actually think, but I mean, you can never be too sure. But when it comes to COD Mobile, honestly, I don't really think it's going anywhere. They need this for a cash cow, let's be honest. But at the same time, I mean, we still have a lot of Cold War weapons to have released, and it's going to take like over a year to get all of them into this game. It depends how many that they actually bring in, because you can't bring in stuff like the XM4 or the M16. You know, there are already weapons that are in that game that already exist over here. So unless they bring out more weapons, or they start bringing in weapons from maybe not Vanguard, but maybe from like Modern Warfare 2, like let's say, well, not the M13B, but like, you know, the Chimera or the F-TAC Recon or some shit like that, right? You know, we still have a lot of time in COD Mobile, and you know, there's never really going to be a time where we run out of weapons to add into this game. There are still plenty of weapons from not only Cold War, we also could, you know, use Vanguard or even Modern Warfare 2 weapons in the future when that game is already done. And, you know, there are still other weapons from other games like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. There are plenty of weapons there. They got the Titan LMG, the Paladin Sniper, the Javelina Sniper, you know, a lot of different snipers. They can add a lot of LMGs from a lot of different games that they're still missing. So yeah, the list is never ending. But yeah, the game's not going anywhere. I'm still looking into the future for this game. I'm still going to be playing it so long as there's controller support. I doubt they'll ever remove that. Hopefully that this video does age well, because I would hate for that to happen. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. And I'll see you guys next time.